All right, everyone. Welcome into the Bogey Bro Banter. Trevor and Connor are gone. I was gone last week. Trevor and Connor are gone this week. Connor's at the beach. Or I think he's at a beach. He's somewhere on a family vacation.
Is he going to come back tan, you think?
No,
Does he tan?
no way.
I don't think Connor really tans.
He doesn't tan? Some people don't tan.
And then Trevor's with his wife, hopefully having his kid today or tomorrow.
Yeah, what is the situation on that? Does he want people to know that he's about to have a kid or no?
I mean, everyone, yeah, I don't know. I said it on Grip
Well, didn't he like post on his
Said it
Instagram?
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's posted about
There's
it.
been an
Okay.
announcement.
Yeah.
Well, some people are like, want to keep that super, super private.
No, they kept it private for most of the pregnancy. But,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, he didn't tell me not to say it.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, he posted on October 28th.
If he's posting it,
And he
then
said,
that's
I
fine.
just hope he putts better than his dad, which is very funny.
That's a great
Wow.
post. It's a very good post.
Boom.
You were on fire yesterday. Putting.
Oh,
talking
on the
about putting?
golf course?
Yeah.
That I was.
You're on
That I
fire.
was. We won't say much else about that video. It's coming out next week.
Yeah.
The video dropping today, or I guess yesterday to y'all, is the recreating trick shot. Oh, my battle versus Kelsey comes out
Yeah,
today.
your battle versus Kelsey. I just got the text that does come out today. Oh well, it come out yesterday
To them.
to them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so confusing.
Yeah.
I
Today
we
to
got-
us.
I want to start filming this on Thursday. I'll just throw that out there
Well,
at some point.
The banter.
maybe.
The banter. Yeah.
Maybe. That's a soft maybe for me.
Same day, get it up there.
We'll see. We shall see. Who brought topics? Silas said he had an announcement he wanted to make.
Oh, you had an announcement?
He said on the Bogey Bro Banter he had an
Yeah, I
announcement.
did.
Oh,
So
heck
I went to play it again last night,
Oh boy.
and I got a putter, a golf putter.
A golf putter.
Yeah, it was $3.99.
Why would you get a golf putter?
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna give him. I have a set of clubs
Oh.
that I'm gonna give him.
Heck yeah.
I just have to film a video with it real quick, and then he can have.
I'm
it.
going
What's the
all
video you
in.
got to film with it?
It's like a box set. So like one of those box sets that you can.
Oh, so is it
buy.
like a sponsored video first?
No. It's just.
Oh, you
want
want to film like a
like what can I shoot with a box set?
Nice.
Never using it type of thing.
nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna film that, and then
I love those videos.
When I'm done filming that,
I used to watch Rick Shields do that all the time.
yeah, I have no other reason to have those clubs. So then
that's what
it's
my
perfect for Silas just to kind of.
My clubs
like a beginner's
are
set.
my clubs are the same type thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my clubs are just a box set. I've replaced the putter and I added a 4-iron to it, and that's all I did. And I added a 52 degree and a 60 degree. The 60 degree came from Brodie and has his name on it.
If
but-
I gave Hunter $2,000 worth of clubs right now,
Yeah.
it wouldn't.
I think I'd be worse.
Really?
Well, you would initially be worse because you wouldn't be used to him, but there wouldn't be this drastic like, oh my gosh, he's so much better.
I will say having a 52 and a 60 degree wedge made me better
Mhm.
because I only had a pitching wedge, so it made it where I could actually chip and hit different shots I couldn't before. But I don't think I would swing any better with a different 7-iron in my hand.
What do you think about like golf fittings?
Again, those
Are
are
they
things.
useful?
Those are things that are. Well, for you, you're super tall, right? So eventually, you're gonna want to get longer shafts in
Yeah.
your irons and driver and all that stuff. But again, it's one of those things very similar to disc golf. If someone just sucks at disc golf, it doesn't really matter. You can give them a disc
Right.
that, like, if
It's more forgiving.
that's more forgiving, I guess, in that sense, right? But if you just aren't able to consistently do the same thing over and over again,
Yeah.
and you're just erratic, it doesn't really matter. But I guess like if you're not good at disc golf, right, you're probably wanting to throw more overstable stuff because it'll always go left.
Well, it depends if you're going for a
Eventually.
score or you're trying to be good. If you're trying to get better, you want to go with
Yeah, if
flippy
you're trying to
stuff.
get better, no.
Yeah.
But if you're just trying to score,
If you're
as
just
best
trying to
as
score,
possible,
sure, because then you know it's going to go left every time.
where if you're doing a something flippy, that is
You
like
might hit it and it flips.
if you throw it too much hyzer, it's gonna go left. If you throw it not enough hyzer, it's gonna go right.
Yeah,
Where something
Yeah.
overstable, it doesn't really matter what
that's
angle.
awful
you throw it
beginner
at.
advice to just throw overstable, but it is true. Like
Terrible beginner
if you're
advice,
just
but
trying to score,
Because
yeah,
you know it's gonna go there every single time.
yeah, because you know it's always going to finish the same way.
Predictable.
you don't have a two-way miss.
Yeah,
Like you don't have a situation
so
where
you can like me in
Yeah.
golf, I just aim 60 yards left because
Right.
I'm only going right when
Yeah.
I'm on the driver.
that's
You can
kind
do
of
the
what
same thing in
Hunter's
disc
doing.
golf.
That's kind of what Hunter's doing.
Yeah,
For Hunter to
exactly.
get better at golf, he has to learn how to hit the ball straight.
I have to get worse first.
Yeah, but for him to
Yeah.
hit the ball straight, Now he's going to have some times where he's aiming straight and it goes way right. Where right now he's always aiming for his miss,
Yes.
and that's just what's happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Dude, that's cool,
Bought
Silas.
a putter.
$3.99.
Bought a
Yeah,
putt.
$3.99 and played again.
Oh.
I said, why not?
You know, Play It Again's going to be
Why
a
not?
competitor soon here.
I mean,
What do you guys think about that?
kind of.
Not really.
Not really.
Can we put, for the opening, can we put one of the
Oh, like a wavy thing by the
balloon
road?
guys or whatever it is?
I mean, we can.
How much did that cost to rent for
Oh,
It
that?
probably wouldn't be expensive.
No, cheap. We could just buy one.
We'll just put you out there
Yeah.
in a suit.
No, I'll freeze.
Or you could be a sign waiver.
freeze.
You could twirl
Yeah.
a sign.
I'll freeze. Those
That
guys
should be a
are-
punishment.
Those guys
That should
are-
be a
Oh,
punishment.
yeah.
If whoever loses the video has to be the sign guy for the grand
For
opening.
That might be one of the worst punishments.
You have to just stand out there for like a few hours and just spin the sign.
twirl the sign.
That
yeah.
might be
Design.
one of the worst.
But that'd be
punishments.
hilarious.
Did you see some of the punishments on Trevor's video?
I did see some of them.
Hmm.
They were pretty funny.
Oh.
The Ice Cube one was funny that you sent me.
A couple things we actually want to talk about real quick. One being the new Patreon tiers.
Yeah.
Right. So if you haven't seen it or heard about it yet, we have new tiers coming out in 2022. So in a few days, we are now calling our Patreon the Heiser Club, which I think is a pretty dope name.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it.
And the 3 tiers are Marble.
No.
Oh, well, the guy.
Whoa.
Way
whoa.
off. Member, Elite, and Hall of Fame. Members $5, Elite $10, Hall of Fame $20. And the benefits of those things you can kind of see. We'll have stuff on our Discord or Twitter, Instagram. We'll be posting about it. But essentially, the goal is to create a lot of value for you at each level. And then the other thing in regards to this podcast, so the Bogey Bro Banter was the Patreon only kind of podcast, right? The
Originally.
boneless,
Yeah.
the bonus podcast.
The boneless podcast.
Boneless.
We just go
I'm
boneless.
thinking like boneless buffalo wings right now.
Sheesh. That sounds good.
It's a little early.
I haven't gone to a good sports bar in a hot minute, but like a Buffalo Wild Wings. Oof.
I used to be somewhat of a B-Dubs fan, but
No, they're really good.
I've been a Zaxby's fan recently.
Really?
I'm out in
Zaxby's
Zaxby's.
wings. I kinda
I'm
like
out
their
in
wings.
Zaxby's. Me and Kelsey just went
Zaxby's
there.
has
It's
wings?
trash.
What'd you get? What did you get there?
Chicken.
Chicken, like the tenders?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awful.
Terrible.
Awful. Get their wings.
I thought it was
The
a
chicken
Cane's.
sandwich is
I thought it
good.
was a Cane's situation.
The chicken sandwich is good. They just don't know how to make chicken tenders.
I thought it was a Cane's situation. I was like, oh, Zaxby's just like Cane's. No. Cane's goated. Zaxby's.
Their chicken
the nearest
tenders-
one is in Charlottesville.
Cane's.
Yeah.
So good.
The Zaxby's chicken tenders are awful, but their wings are very good.
So this podcast used to be behind the paywall, which is Patreon. It no longer is. The mailbag is our Patreon only bonus, what we're calling a boneless weekly podcast. Did I say boneless again?
Yeah.
I thought you meant to say it that time.
I think we
I
just have
really
to call
thought
it
you
that
meant
at
to
this
say
point.
it.
It's just our boneless podcast.
It's the
The
bonus.
mailbag is our boneless podcast.
But we came up with I mean, obviously we're going to still answer some questions and stuff from the Heiser Club members, but we came up with another idea that I think would be kind of sweet. Dude, what if it was a drop-in
That's what I was
mic?
thinking. What if it was just chilling from the ceiling?
Where we're going
That'd be
to
pretty sick.
we're going to dive a little bit more into future videos and videos we posted previously, maybe talking about, because sometimes we see comments on videos asking questions about certain things in the video, and I think that would be fun too, kind of going back and talking about some of the behind the scenes stuff that you don't see actually in the YouTube videos.
And
that
talk
will-
about maybe even some videos that we shoot that never even make it to YouTube.
Well, that's more. I was a part of one of those though, a couple days ago, and it was devastating.
Yeah, they're always devastating because
It was
it
devastating.
usually doesn't make it to YouTube because you go out with like a goal and you just can't get the goal within the time frame for the video, and you're just like,
Yeah.
what do we do?
So that will be like the bonus weekly podcast.
Don't
you'll
try
have,
to correct yourself now.
just roll with
It is
boneless.
what it is.
Boneless that's it.
You'll have access to that if you're a member of the Heiser Club, and then also we'll have a monthly video coming out as well. We'll have giveaway contests on there, access to early disc drops, discount codes for the store.
Oh, Heiser Club store.
Yeah.
Oh, the Heiser Club store, which is a exclusive club only or exclusive store only to Heiser Club members, where we'll put a bunch of goodies and stuff on there. So check out the Heiser Club, patreon.com/foundation disc golf.
Make sure you wait till January 1st.
Yeah, don't make any moves until January 1st.
Because Patreon, I don't understand why they do this, but essentially, if you were, today's the 30th when you're listening to this, so if you paid $5 for the lowest tier on today, 2 days from now, you'd be charged $5 again for some reason.
Yeah,
Patreon just does that.
I wish there was like a 30-day thing of like when you buy, but then that also gets confusing too of like,
then everyone's
if you
different.
did have like monthly drops and stuff, like it's
very
confusing. It's confusing all over the board, but I'm gonna be working on a lot of that. Well, I'll be working on that a lot yesterday, and to try to make that transition as smooth as possible. So
Nice.
What are you doing?
I thought you just added that.
Yeah.
I'm just taking this off.
Not as fun.
I think this feels better.
Oh, okay.
I just hold the mic thing. It's
I
less
mean,
less
whatever
fear.
floats your boat.
Oh, this floats my boat.
Oh.
Do you want to give a little wall update on the
Wall
store?
update? Oh yeah, I went through this on
Since
Grip
we
Lock.
keep talking about how we're gonna have a new podcast studio for,
Yeah,
for each podcast, and
I
we
went
don't.
through it on Grip Locked.
Oh, you
but
did? Okay.
The wall
Yeah.
is going to be hopefully start going up for the in-person store next week. And then once that wall goes up, we can officially start moving back into here and build out Debate Night Studio, Bogey Bro Banter Studio, and the show studio.
Show studio.
The show studio. I don't want to say the name.
Oh, okay. I see
the
what
new
you did
show.
there.
The
Is that actually
show
happening?
studio. Yeah, it's got to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was happening.
It's the show.
The
So wait, how many
Show.
podcasts are we gonna have next year?
the Bogey Bro Banter, Debate Night, Grip Lock, the
4?
show,
Oh, 5.
And then
and mailbag, and then technically
an interview.
the
6.
the other one.
6?
Oh, the other like behind the scenes thing on Patreon.
The show.
No, the show. I already counted the show.
Oh.
We might have a.
Should we just call it the show?
I have no idea.
I mean,
Take the rest of the name out, just the show.
Well, I feel like that's already been used.
Da, da, it's like MLB, right? MLB the show.
Well, that's the video game.
Yeah.
But I bet someone has the show.
Surely
as a
someone has
podcast
the show
name.
show.
Can't do that.
The show
This is
show.
the show.
Welcome to the show
I
show.
don't think people have the show.
But it's like it's a show called the show, so it's the show
It's
show.
the show.
Yeah, but I
show.
don't think
show.
I don't think that is a show. I think you can get away with calling it the show.
All right, so
For
we
sure.
are when this podcast comes out, a day away from the end of 2021. Silas,
Yeah.
2022 goals.
What?
What
Wow,
are
you
your
really put me on the spot here.
what are your
Jeez.
About what?
2022 goals?
Gosh,
Anything.
New Year's resolutions.
Whatever you're
Silas.
feeling, just a
I haven't
2022.
thought about
goal.
this yet.
Well, you got 2 days to figure it out, and I'm asking you right now.
I want to get better at disc golf.
Okay, give me like a tangible one. Do you want you to play your first tournament? In 2022?
Sure.
First tournament. What's your goal rating?
Is tangible
Oh,
technically?
I don't. What?
Is that technically tangible? Playing a
your first-
tournament?
I
I
don't
thought tangible. Was, okay.
Why is that not tangible?
I thought
Am
tangible
I
was like.
incompetent?
Well, I thought
to-
tangible was
am
like
I
something, like
incapable
actually like something you
to-
can hold.
I just wanted something like measure, like not just I want to
Oh,
get
okay.
better at disc golf.
Okay,
like,
okay.
I
Like
want
give me
to-
something.
You want more specific goals,
like something you can reach.
Yeah, reachable goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing the
you can't get
breaks.
better at
We're-
disc golf. That's not reachable. So
Well,
give
no,
us a
like get
reachable
better at disc
goal.
golf. Like might be able to get better at disc golf the first week of January. Did you already meet your goal?
I see. What
Well,
you
he
mean.
just so this when you're making goals, this is one thing they tell you is like you need to make them specific.
Well, no, but you need to make one big goal. Like I want to get to 950 rated.
Yeah, but you have
Let's
to
say
make
that's
you
his
gotta make
goal.
them specific.
But then you got to go specific of like I want to hit 910 rated by the end of January. And to get to 910, I want to make tangible, perceptible by touch, a thing that is perceptible by touch. I can touch a rating. And then be like, oh, in order to get to 920 by the end of January, I need to play a tournament. I need to putt X amount of times a day. So you have like weekly goal, monthly goal, yearly goal. That's if you're a really very goal driven person. I've tried to be. I'm not.
Can I give you the 7 steps of making a goal?
Sure.
So that way you really can go through the process.
Yeah, I really
well.
think about it.
Okay. Step number 1.
Yeah.
Think about the results you want to see.
Okay.
Okay.
Isn't that just a goal? And you made the goal. Step
All right,
2 through 7. Just
Well,
go back
no,
to step
they
1.
ask you like, is this goal something you truly want? Is it important enough to pour hours of time and effort into it? Like, really think about that.
I mean, none of that really matters.
This is what I was talking about. Create SMART goals. This is SMART. Yeah, this is it. S is for specific.
Okay.
This is what you're talking about. Measurable.
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 A is what I was talking about. Attainable.
Attainable.
R, kind of also what I was talking about. Realistic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then T, you're kind of talking about time bound.
Yeah.
So specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time bound.
So what is your SMART goal?
Write your goals down after you come up
But
with
we're
them.
not writing them down. We're going to use the podcast as our.
Then, like
back
Hunter said,
Yeah.
create your action plan. How are you going to achieve this goal?
Course of action.
Then you're going to create your timeline, and you're going to help visualize the roles, tasks, and milestones and deadlines to achieve your goal. Then you take action, and then you eventually reevaluate and assess your progress. So let's just do the SMART. Let's just do SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound goal. What you got?
Okay. Well, I'll start with something that is realistic, I guess. Wait, what was the S?
The S is specific. So
Specific. I'm going to break 85 at New London.
Boom.
Wow.
Great goal. Fantastic goal.
Okay, give us
What
a time. Okay, so
By the end of the
that's
year?
measurable.
That's measurable.
attainable.
That is attainable.
It's realistic. Now
That's
you got to do
realistic.
time-bound.
Time bound. Wow. I am going to break 85 at New London before I don't know what's realistic.
You say the end of the year.
Okay, then
Yeah, I mean, end of the
no,
year.
I can't do the end of the year.
Well,
That's too
I was
long.
talking like New
Is it
Year's
too long?
resolution. Like, I want to do this in this upcoming year. So that would be
okay.
the end of the year.
Okay,
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if you
Okay.
do it in 3 months, it's fine.
All
Yeah.
right.
Then you're way ahead of the year.
All
You're
right,
basically
all right.
just going to be like doing, like, you're going to start January 1st
Right.
doing stuff
Yeah.
that will make this goal potentially possible.
All right.
Yeah. Break 85
All
at New
right.
London.
It is possible. Sorry.
Great goal.
You're going to
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. That's the smart goal.
All right,
That's
Brodie.
the smart
What's your
goal.
smart
What's
goal?
your 2022 New Year's resolution?
Mine right now is probably more on the fitness side.
Just getting ripped.
Yeah, just getting back into the bulk stage.
So is yours like a body fat percentage goal?
Yeah, my specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound goal. I'll do one first to like just the start of the season. So I want to be under 220. Okay, hold on, let me think. 8 weeks, 16. Give it, 16. So
He was a math teacher.
He also worked at Subway.
I want to be sub
Way.
230, sub 2. No, wait. What did I just measure myself at? I'm like blanking. I want to be sub 2.
Did you just put measure and weight as the same thing?
Well, yeah, like you
You
measure.
don't measure your weight. You
Yes, you
weigh
do.
yourself.
You measure your weight.
You weigh yourself.
It's
By-
measurable
It's both.
by measuring it.
Okay.
I think weight is a measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah, weight is a measurement.
Weight.
Get wrecked.
You can
Sub
measure your weight.
sub 225.
It is measurable.
Sub 225 by the end of February. By the end of the year, I want to be back to like 220 and sub 10% body fat.
Oh, frick. So you're just going to be freaking yoked.
By the end of the year, yeah.
Jeez.
Rice
By
and
the
beans,
beginning
man.
of the
Rice and
season, by the
beans.
beginning of the season, I won't be jacked.
Yeah, you just want your weight.
But I'll lose a lot of fat. I'm gonna be losing a lot of fat.
Do you think you
But then
being
I
on the
mean-
road will put a factor in that?
It'll be harder for sure. Definitely be harder to eat clean and eat healthy, because a lot of that has to. That's the like when you're trying to get single digits body fat. It's very hard to do that if you're not eating clean, and unless you're young. If you're young, you can get away with it. But at my age, my diet's gonna have to be pretty on point. But I mean, getting back in the gym and lifting these last couple of days, and then I did a bunch of cardio and stuff previous to that. It feels good. I'm already down 4 pounds, I think.
There you go.
I'm already down 4
There
pounds.
you go.
It's really, really easy to lose weight initially.
Yeah, the initial weight loss.
For guys.
I went from
not so much for women. For
I
guys,
went from
testosterone to the
220
max.
to 225 range down to like 204 in a matter of like 2 or 3 months
Mhm.
of running, and I've been at 200 for like the last 3 months.
Yeah,
Like I haven't been able to break through. I have been putting on muscle and losing fat, but at this very minuscule rate where I'm like fluctuating 1 to 3 pounds.
Yeah, if you really focus on your diet.
Yeah, that's a
and
tough part.
Yeah, if you focus on your diet and your exercise, you should be able to lose 2 pounds a week.
My goal is to work out enough that I don't have to change my diet.
Yeah, which is also, it's a lifestyle thing. Like if you're not trying to get single digit body fat, then like there's no reason for you to like last night after the podcast, I was very, very hungry, but I knew if I ate something, it would have been bad.
Yeah, because it's late at night.
I went to bed, sleep. Yeah.
See?
And I also had freaking the cookies. His mom came in.
Yep.
I already maxed out my calories. See, that's where it's key too.
See, I went home and made myself a
treats
grilled
get ya.
cheese and barbecue Lays.
Yeah.
chips
See, that's where it's like
after the podcast last night.
That sounds good.
if I didn't eat those cookies, I could have had so much. I could have had so much fruit, so much chicken, all that, and that would have been equivalent to the same caloric intake as those cookies.
Mm.
And I probably would not have felt hungry.
But because you had cookies.
Like go to any fast food place and eat a decent amount of food, and I guarantee like in a couple of hours you'll still be hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have like a really good if you have asparagus, chicken, and like spinach,
Well, it's like
and then you need like a rice or a bean or something like that. You have that as a
Yeah.
meal. You're solid
You're
for a
set.
couple
it's like
hours. You're
what's it
solid for,
called?
like 4
it's
or
like
5 hours.
There's a word for it. Caloric
Intake.
No, that's your like a food can have
Like you're talking about how
like a
efficient
food-
it is.
yeah, like a food that is low in calories but's big will fill you up with less calories.
That's like spinach.
like grapes.
Spinach has no calories.
Yeah.
But
it
if you
fills
eat,
you up.
if you
Wait,
eat a
what about
spinach-
grapes?
So grapes are like majority of grapes are water,
Yeah.
but if you eat a lot of grapes, it'll fill you up.
Oh.
But
I
it
didn't
has
know
like
that.
no calories, so you
Oh.
can
They also say
you can fill yourself up
Grapes
without
I like grapes.
without taking in much
the
calories.
other trick also is to eat very slow,
Yes,
because then you
it gives you time for your body to actually
feel
register
like-
what
yeah.
you're eating.
Huh.
that way you'll never.
That's what I struggle with. I eat really fast.
Yeah, if
Same.
you eat
I feel
slow,
like I
you'll
do,
never
too.
feel like, oh my gosh, I ate so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my goals for 2022. I want to run a half marathon.
Heck yeah.
Already
that?
I'm 4 weeks into my training for it.
Half a marathon, was that like 13?
13.1.
13.1.
I should. The training plan Trevor and I are on should get me there in April.
Oh,
but
there you
then
go.
we're gonna probably run it in the fall, and we're also gonna run the 10 milers, like the big race around here. So we're
Yeah,
gonna try to run
Virginia 10
the
miler.
10 miler in September, and then do a half marathon in like October or November.
Are you just trying to run it? Are you just trying to
I just want to
finish?
complete it. I don't have a
Okay,
time
you
goal or
don't
anything
have
like
time.
that.
That's a very good first.
I just want to complete a half marathon.
You should
first.
you should set though. You should set a little bit more specific goal and say complete without jogging or without walking.
Oh, if I walk, I'm gonna just leave. I refuse.
Okay, well, okay.
All
I don't.
right,
I
there we
don't.
go.
If I'm doing a run workout, I do not let myself walk. Unless it's like like yesterday was a speed training one.
You're like
To
interval.
where it was intervals, so like
Yeah,
45
yeah,
second
I
at your
get
mile
that.
pace, and then a minute walking rest.
That
45
makes-
second mile.
Yeah.
I let myself do that. But if I'm going like this weekend, I have to run a 10K. It's the second weekend in a row, so 6.2 miles.
Heck
I
yeah.
don't let myself walk.
Let's go.
I refuse. Even if I'm jogging at a 12-minute pace, I let myself jog at a 12-minute pace.
Right.
But I want to do that, and then we'll go. I'm trying to think of a realistic golf goal because after I break 100, I'm not going to
Put as much
break
time.
put as much
90?
time into it. So I think I'll just go break 90 by the end of the year.
Mm.
I think because I'll give myself 11 months after that to just like stay
Casually
focused on
play
golf
and
and
stuff.
hopefully slowly get a little better. Because I think it's all going to come down to my short game. I think if I like stay in rhythm, my iron game will continue to get slightly better. And I think if I can just figure out a little bit better touch around the green, then I might be able to do it.
I'm
I'll
also
go-
changing mine.
Okay, I'll go break
Silas
90.
is out.
I'll go break 90 on the golf course. Any golf course.
Whoa.
No, can't do that. From the tips.
Yeah,
Break
what are
90
you
from the tips
Talking about.
at a course at Colonial Hills. There you go. I want to
All
break
right,
90
all
at
right.
Colonial Hills. There we go.
All right. Okay.
And then run a half marathon. Those are my 2022
there you
goals.
go. There you go. I'm
What are you
changing
changing
mine.
yours?
I'm just changing mine because 85 seems too easy. So
Oh.
I'm gonna go 80 by the end of the year.
Break 80 into the year at New London.
End
Love
of the
it.
year.
What did Trevor shoot when he played really
79.
good? All right, I like it.
Silas.
85.
Silas, are you getting on
5,
my
6
Are you getting
months.
on my putting program?
Yeah, dude.
You might have
Heck
to.
yeah.
Yeah, that thing is
Do
sick.
you have a basket?
Yeah,
You do have a basket.
I do have a basket.
Get
Boom.
on that putting program,
MVP.
brother.
We'll have
Yeah.
to get Trevor and Connor's New Year resolutions next week.
Oh yeah, see
Not
what they're
here.
trying to
Yeah.
See what they're trying to do.
do. Yeah.
Put him on the spot. Actually, I hope Trevor will be back next week. I don't know if he will be. He's claiming
Maybe just for the podcast.
he's claiming that that's what he's going to do. I don't know if it's going to happen. He's claiming that once he has a kid, he is going to within the first few weeks. He's obviously not going to be at work. I was like, we're not going to see you for a few weeks. Like it's fine. We don't expect to. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to miss the podcast if I can. He's like, I'll Skype in.
So just pop. Oh yeah, or
Pop
Skype
in for the
in.
podcast.
Yeah,
He was saying
you
either
can
pop
Skype
there
in,
you go.
pop in Wednesday
Yeah.
morning for a few hours and go home, or Skype in. And I was like, we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't
That'd be
think it's going
sick.
to happen, but we'll
I
see.
could see him skyping in for just a
Yeah.
10-minute update.
No, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm saying the full podcast.
Yeah,
He-
full
he's claiming-
podcast. I doubt it.
He's claiming that he's
You're not gonna
fully in. And
I don't
he's even
think-
going to come out for videos.
unless he has. I mean, to be fair though, one of my friends had a kid a couple years ago, and they basically were saying this is the best baby ever because they'd be able to put it to sleep and it just was out. So if
Yeah.
he has a sleepy baby like that,
Might work out.
might be all right. But if it's the normal baby where it's you're never getting a full hour of nothing happening.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to say. Is you might be able to leave your kid with your wife, but you're going to be sleep deprived.
Yeah.
You're not going to.
Which also might make the podcast even better.
That is true. We might just get
Sleepy
loopy
Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah.
He might be going off the rails.
Who knows? Who knows?
Gosh. I just know how much little sleep I got when I had a puppy. You get no sleep with a puppy. Can't imagine when it's actual human being. I've heard
my first
you
puppy,
get I've heard you get more sleep when it's a baby.
than a puppy. Nova, I didn't get much sleep. Luna, our second puppy, I didn't even notice a difference.
Really?
Slept through the night every time.
Wow.
Well,
She was incredible. She's a very just laid back, lay around dog.
I think it's very dependent.
Yeah. But it's a lot dependent on the breed when it
yeah.
comes to a dog.
Yeah.
A human, they're all human. So
Right.
Mhm.
I guess it just depends on the temperament of the human.
I just feel when I hear my dog doing the what?
Oh, yeah.
I immediately no
I
matter
freaking pop up so
yeah,
quick.
no matter how dead asleep, I'm I get up. So it's now if it's a human and it's my child, I feel any sort of noise, I'm gonna freak out something's wrong or something's happening.
Absolutely.
When in fact they might just be they might have just moved a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's where it's. I feel I'm gonna be
I
sleeping
think
on
the
pins
first,
and needles.
whenever Liz and I have a kid, I think the first I'm imagining this because obviously I have no experience, but I would picture that the first week I'm getting no sleep at all. Not my kid
all?
might get. Well, I mean, I'll probably doze off here and there.
But you're
But
not
I'll
really
be-
getting good sleep. You're
I'll
not
be too
getting
nervous. I'll be
hours?
too nervous.
you're not getting deep
Because
sleep.
if a baby rolls over, it's on their face. They don't have the strength to roll back over. So I'd be terrified of my baby just suffocating.
no,
every
you get.
night.
They have breathable mattresses now. That's what everyone has. So
Sure,
you're fine.
but I'd still be scared. The freak stuff happens all the time.
Not with
Yeah.
these mattresses though. I'm
No,
telling
freak
you.
stuff still
No, these
happens.
mattresses.
Dude,
that
that's not
literally-
the mattress.
there's
doesn't-
literally a
that doesn't
syndrome.
happen anymore.
Literally breathable
No, there's literally a
mattresses. Come
syndrome
on,
where
dude.
your baby can
Come
just
on,
die.
man.
Well,
Like not sick, not anything, just die.
Yeah, I'm sure weird stuff like that definitely.
Yeah,
could
but that's just
happen.
terrifying.
Yeah,
then,
but you
what
don't-
if you
Yes.
woke up and you're like,
But you don't live your life like that. You don't live
Well,
your
that's what I'm
life
saying,
like
the
I could be
first-
driving right now. My car could just explode
no,
while I'm
no.
driving.
But when you first started driving, when you first got behind the wheel,
I did not think my car could explode.
no, but I felt I was terrified. The first time I ever got behind a wheel and I was on a road, I was terrified. Now
I was terrified to park for 2 weeks.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I think that
already-
initial.
Oh yeah, I never parked next to cars for 2 weeks.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
never. Yeah.
I've always been more comfortable backing in. When I first got my license, I would
Really?
back in.
Because you had the camera on your car.
No, I had the same car Silas has.
You think
You thought backing?
you thought
in was,
backing in was easier? Are
Yeah,
you
I think
kidding?
it's something because I still to this day have trouble pulling in without in my head I have a bad the front right side of the car. It gets
Yeah.
closer to the left to that next car over, And I've never hit a car pulling in,
Right.
but like when I back in, I have my mirrors to where I can easily see that I'm clear of everything.
Oh.
Oh,
So
That's
like I have a
interesting. That makes sense.
better feel of where my car
And
is
you'd have a
when I'm
camera.
backing up.
Yeah.
Now I do have a backup camera too.
Yeah.
But
That's helpful.
But when I first started backing in, I didn't. I just had the rear view mirror and my 2 side mirrors. But
Right.
I just had a good awareness of where my car was.
Have you ever gone really fast backwards in reverse? It's kind of terrifying.
No.
Have you?
Yeah. Like not on purpose. Just like
What?
kind of
What?
like just like you just it's not like
You just
I'm gonna
gunned it? You put it in reverse and you gunned it?
No, I'm like it's not like I'm like I want to see how fast I can go backwards in reverse. No, it's like you kind of just go and you start you let's say like you're in a very very long driveway.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you start backing up and you're like, "Oh my gosh, this driveway is so long." So you start going faster, but then you realize really quickly how terrifying it is cuz like
If you react,
you're just like wait, because you kind of don't know how to react to stay in.
yeah, like if you react, if your instincts kick in, you're scared you'll react the wrong way.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you need to go this way, but you go the other way.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone.
I've only ever went fast backwards in a go-kart. But I mean, it was just we were in a field.
Have you seen the
It was
guy
like
on
a-
YouTube that'll like put the car into like park going like 60 miles an hour?
No.
Oh, and then like they fly into like a
They
little.
just like see what happens.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about like the people that do like the parallel parking like nasty.
Oh, they
where
like drift
fly
in,
they just,
Ken
like,
Block.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's sick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Drifting's always
That's-
seems sick.
That's so cool.
I'm way too terrified to actually do it.
Do
but-
any car? Is this a movie or is this actually real life?
What?
Do any cars wheels turn and then you just like drive in?
That's a newer thing.
is that
it's like
that
a
a real
crab
I've
thing?
walk.
never
walking
seen that.
The new Hummer can do it.
Really?
Hmm.
Or is it the Hummer? What's the new Hummer? I think it's a new Hummer. It's like a
Does
fully
something like that?
electric.
That's
it's like
so
fully
cool.
electric, and the wheels turn completely sideways.
Okay. Did the
But it's an off-road thing, like where you can turn a setting on, and like the front and back tires can turn, so you can turn a lot sharper.
Well, that'd also be
Oh,
that'd
right.
also be sick
Yeah.
too if you ever get like stuck in the mud. You could turn your wheels potentially and get out.
Yeah,
Maybe. Is self-parallel parking? Is that
that's
like,
a thing.
Yeah, that's a
But
thing.
is that popular? Are a lot of people
It's
using that?
I don't know if a lot of people use it.
Kelsey, I think has it, and I would never use it.
Well-
I don't think she's ever used it. It's terrifying.
What's weird is like if you grew
I
up
don't trust
like
it.
me growing
Yeah.
up here, I've parallel parked 4 times. ever.
yeah. I
Like if I go downtown
maybe
and
once
I see
parallel
if I go
parked.
downtown and I see a parallel parking spot, I'm like, do I want to try that? Like 'cause
Yeah.
I learned it at
Dude,
driver's
there's
ed.
no parallel
I
parking.
guess there
here.
isn't parallel
I've done it
parking
once
here,
this
yeah.
year. And we went to Waterstone Pizza downtown, and only parking spot close was a parallel parking spot. And I like sent it, and I did it perfectly. I was like,
Wow.
I blew myself away.
It's easy once you know the strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like remember my driver's ed teacher explaining where you want your like driver's side window to be like in line with their rear windows.
Oh, I have no clue.
and
anymore.
then you cut your tire fully,
Yep.
and then once you get to like the curb, you cut it
Cut
fully
again.
back.
Yep. And then you straighten
I
out and you're
remember
good.
my driver's ed teacher telling me that, so that's why I tell myself in my head when I'm doing it, but it's
Yeah.
still like it just doesn't feel natural.
if you ask me to parallel park right now,
No chance?
no. If there were two, if
Cones?
there was a middle spot,
yeah,
and
like
there
you
were
had to get
two
between two cars.
yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it'd be
I don't
tough.
think I could.
If there's enough space, I can. But if it's like just space for my car,
Oh, well, I mean,
heck
come
no.
on.
like
We're
like
not-
New York,
yeah.
like New York parallel parking. I'm not
We're
doing
not, yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
not
good
talking
luck
about,
with
we're not
that.
talking about
it. No, but if
that.
there's enough space where like I can adjust a little, like pull forward and backwards, like a little bit after if I
Yeah.
need to, sure, I could do that for sure.
That would be a fun challenge. Who can parallel park the smallest spot? It's like we do limbo.
Both
So we
parallel
start,
parking.
yeah, we start with a spot that's like 20 feet long, and then we go to
Yeah.
18, 16, 15, 14, and we see.
We should
And you
just
just
get.
put 2 cones or something, and you see who can do it.
We need to get big enough that we can get like junk cars and drift.
Okay, well,
be so
yeah,
cool.
that's like that's way down the road.
But like, think how fun that'd be. Just to go like today, we're just going and destroying these cars. Like we're just drifting.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Foundation.
Like Sidemen did a racing video where they like raced across. They like picked up these like junk cars at this garage, and then they had to do a race across part of England, I guess. And then they ended up at a racetrack, and they like their cars had been like spray painted and all this stuff to get
that's
there.
kind of
yeah.
cool.
And
Who
then
did
they-
this?
Sidemen.
Oh.
And then when they were there, they had 2 challenges. One was a professional race driver
Yeah.
drove their car around the track, and they had to hold a bowl of water and spill as little as possible.
That's funny.
And then the second lap was them driving. and it was thrilling.
Those tracks, like in the circles, are so steep. I never knew how steep
Yeah.
they were.
Yeah,
Like the incline, they're
like
like
NASCAR runs.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're like
this wasn't a NASCAR track. This was like
Incline,
a
like
souped
Is
up
that a
hill or
good disc golf video idea?
what?
disc golf?
The
hit.
water thing. You fill a cup of water. You do.
You have to play a hole of disc golf
it's like
without filling it?
so it's like speed golf. So
Oh, the fastest
the number
person
of
that
yeah,
can
you
fill.
you take into
All right.
account how many strokes it takes you, but you also take into account how fast it took you to do it, and you got to hold a cup of water while you're throwing and running, and you take into account how I don't know. I gotta workshop that.
I like
That
where
has
you're going
potential.
with it. Yeah.
I have to workshop that.
I just
out.
got a DM from a European customer that we don't normally do this, but I want to read because it made me happy.
Heck yeah.
Just said, lads, just want to say, out of all of the companies in the U.S., you are, in all quotes, by far the easiest to work with, and the shipping service is top notch. And then like the strong
Wow.
emoji.
Let's go.
All of the
Thank you.
companies too.
Every single US
Every single
company.
one. Amazon, screw you.
Yeah.
Amazon
Sounds
Get
trash.
out of here.
No, I think he meant disc golf companies.
That probably makes more
Very.
sense.
I mean, I'd be shocked if he didn't mean disc golf companies. But thank you.
Trying to
Thank
figure out
you.
what kind of
Appreciate
chair I want.
For what? Debate night?
Yeah, just all the podcasts. Well, for this one, I definitely want couches.
This one, we're going to use the couches that are over there to start.
Yeah.
I know you don't like those couches, but we got them. We're going to use them.
Who doesn't like those couches?
You didn't.
I didn't.
I thought you didn't. I thought you said you didn't like how they looked.
They are kind of trash.
Hey!
Oh, I mean, they don't look. They're not like nice couches.
They're
like in the
they're
They're like
like-
$50 couches from Walmart.
250.
Like
thank you.
mainstays.
But they work.
special.
Yeah, they
I
work.
sit over there all the time when you guys are doing grip
No,
lock.
yeah,
They
they
were
work.
great.
That's
They were
fine.
fantastic.
They work
Yeah.
okay.
They were grip lock
do the
original
job.
couches. They
I-
hold you. You can sit on them.
Yeah.
I think I would care more. I think I care more about like the backdrop, like
Yeah.
the stuff in the back,
Yeah.
than anything else.
Debate night's the next one to
Yes.
get built out.
I think my opinion for grip locked is I think you guys do the corner. So instead of like straight on here,
They go into the corner.
yeah, push the camera back that way into the corner.
That's what we originally did.
And then you can build out more stuff on the walls and whatnot. Unless you like this, and then you can keep it.
I like it.
Yeah, if you like it, keep it
I
that
like
way.
the glowing foundation logo.
Yeah, that's sick.
Oh, just in the
Good
middle.
job, Connor.
I just like how that looks. Well,
Yeah, but when you guys do grip lock, you have it cut off.
yeah.
Explain that to me.
Well,
Wait, what?
I can't. I can't explain that
Why can't you explain that?
because I don't set the camera up.
Look,
I know what you're talking. I know.
Silas doesn't know.
Don't bring it up, man.
Silas doesn't know.
I don't want to see it again.
Silas doesn't know. I'm showing Silas.
I think it's because the focal length of his lens. He either has to give us way too much headspace to have it.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
Look at this. What's the point of having a logo when it's not
Well,
even
it's
our
because,
logo?
like if you look here,
They
we
need the-
don't have that much headspace and the logos in it because of the camera we're using right now.
they need the
Yes.
well, we do have a lot of headspace.
Well, right now, but it's because I lowered both of y'all's chairs so that I didn't look so
Yeah,
short.
we look as tall as Hunter, when in reality we're like a foot taller than Hunter.
I
Oh, did
lowered,
you do that?
I lowered y'all's
Yes.
chairs so that I didn't look short.
Okay, well, I was wondering why I was so low. I
Yeah.
don't mind being low, but
I lowered it way down so that
normally
I could,
my
I
knees
could
are
sit.
almost hitting this desk.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So,
That way I felt better about myself.
do you put the Naked Foundation logo in there?
No, it's fine the way it is. You worry about debate night, man.
All right.
We'll take care of grip locked ourselves. We got this. I'll edit that. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. I'm not worried.
And the Bogey Bro banter we'll do from the live stream studio.
Yeah, that's gonna look.
We just
sick
need to
as
get
well.
like a sick flag or like poster or something like that with the banter. Be sweet.
We'll figure it out.
We'll build it out.
And
I'm
we'll
gonna
just
start
mount
bringing
it-
a bunch of crap in for debate night though. I'm just gonna load my back, like the behind me. is
Yeah,
just
we
gonna
should
be
definitely have like
loaded with
shelves
stuff.
behind us for
Just
debate night.
loaded with stuff.
Could build
My
some
Nickelodeon
shelves.
Hall of
All
Fame.
of mine's
Hall
all
of-
over there that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use my shoes.
Those shoes are
my-
awesome. Who sent you those? Those are.
I got
sick.
them custom made. I
Yeah,
paid
you
for
do
'em.
have some
Oh.
sweet stuff.
I'll
over
put
there.
those shoes up there. My
Have you ever worn them?
No, my college national trophies.
You gonna put that McDonald's
Grip
bag
lock.
up there too? Or?
Oh.
You know that's not
yeah.
mine. I don't eat.
Alright.
I can't eat McDonald's.
All right.
You can't eat McDonald's.
No, they fry everything in beef.
Oh.
Beef.
That grip
Beef.
locked wood sign. That's actually one of my favorite things.
Yeah, the grip lock wood side's
That was made
really,
for us
really
by a
good.
fan way back in the day when grip locked had like 1,000.
What about
listeners
that
a week.
bobblehead?
That's Dwight Schrute bobblehead. That's going up. I also got a Coach K bobblehead I'm put behind me. Got it for Christmas.
Do I need to start buying bobbleheads?
No.
Bobbleheads are great to put up as like little knickknacks.
Yeah.
What are you putting up behind you, Silas?
I don't know, man.
You gotta come up with something.
I need something.
You can put that $3.99 putter you bought.
There you
Yeah, I'll hang it up.
go. Hang your putter behind you.
Frame it.
I also bought 4 golf balls. They're 50 cents each.
Oh,
What kind were they?
I tried to go all the same brand.
What brand?
They were Callaway.
Heck yeah, good brand, good solid.
I literally
I
just tried to get all the same.
You hate Callaway golf
No,
balls?
I hit crap balls.
Oh,
I went to
I told Silas that's how you know if someone's good at golf or not.
Yeah.
I said there's like a 95% chance they're not good at golf if they're hitting a golf ball that's not white.
yeah. But it's because I
What
want to
is
be able
the
to
dis-
find it easily.
What's the disc
Yeah,
golf?
No, that makes sense.
What's the disc golf equivalent to that?
Oh.
It's not really
So you
one.
don't.
If
You
they're
can't see them. You're not seeing them hit the ball. You're not seeing them throw the disc. You're not seeing anything of that, and you're not seeing them. You're not actually seeing.
You're
Well,
only-
you could see them, I guess. But it's like,
we did this. We did the
Did we?
stereotype. Well, no.
Stereotypes.
Grip
of
lock
bad
did.
of a bad disc
Like
golfer?
what lets you know they're not a pro? That's what we did.
Oh, really?
I'll find it. I'll read you our list and I'll let you pick who wins
Okay.
since you haven't seen it.
That sounds good.
Yeah, but these are.
You know you're not a pro win.
Okay.
Trevor said, "Dang it." Okay, I'm not going to tell you who said what. I'm
Oh,
not going to
yeah.
start. I'm not going to start with Trevor anymore.
Okay, so you're
just
switching it up.
cycle
I'm
it
going to
through.
cycle it through.
Yeah.
All right. You listen to music out loud. You throw a tilt. You throw a 360 in a round, and you throw trilogy. That was one person's list.
So the only one there is the music, because
Yeah.
the throw a tilt, pros throw tilts.
Yeah.
The only ones there that are actually could be usable are listening to music out loud. Pros listen to music out loud. Good players listen to music out loud, so that's out. And then what was the other one? 360.
360 in a round, and you throw trilogy.
So 360 around doesn't count because again, you can't do something where you're actually seeing them throw or hit. And then throwing trilogy. I mean,
Pros
I
throw
don't-
trilogy.
I don't
Ricky
think-
won 2 world
That's so
titles.
yeah, I don't
subjective.
think throwing trilogy in my mind. If I see someone throwing trilogy, I don't assume that they're bad at disc golf.
I
All
think
right.
the best one there was the music.
Here's the second
Yeah, but
list.
people listen to music all the time in their practice rounds. I listen to podcasts when I practice.
Out loud?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like I don't like playing with headphones on.
Here's the second list.
Yeah.
You tell people how far you throw. You carry a disc retriever. You only throw overstable disc, and you Googled how to get more distance.
Again, the only one for what I was asking, the only one that works there is the second one. You see
Carry a
that
disc
they
retriever.
have a disc retriever.
All right, and then here's the third list. You have a color coordinated bag. You wear the fully printed polos from manufacturers. You constantly switch the molds in your bag, and you write your phone number on your discs.
Okay, that one has more. So that one has phone number on disc.
That was the best one. I
That
don't know
one
whose it was.
has the bag color coordination, and then what was the other one?
Fully printed polos from manufacturers.
Fully printed polos. I don't even know if pros really do that.
Exactly. That was the point. You know you're not
Yeah.
a pro win.
Yeah.
The color coordination, there's a couple. I think Clemens does that. I want to say, well, I know Heather Young does that because I think they're all just purple. There are some pros I know that do color coordination. And I also don't think color coordination means that you're going to be bad. Also, putting your number on a disc doesn't mean you're going to be bad. Having a disc retriever doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be bad. Gosh.
So what does?
I don't know if any of those really do. Oh, wait. There was one in that last third one. Oh, yeah. Wearing the
Polo?
Fully printed.
Yeah, that might be the one thing that shows like you're probably not good if you're doing that.
That was my list. The third one.
That was a good list.
yeah.
I got
That was
smoked
a-
by
that was a good
Trevor. I got
list.
smoked by Trevor in the Twitter poll.
Really?
Was Trevor the trilogy one?
No, Connor was a trilogy one.
Oh.
Trevor was the disc retriever one in that list.
See, I think disc
I did win a Twitter
retriever-
poll. I meant to say that in Grip Locked. I
Did
won.
you?
I won last week's Twitter poll.
Oh, good job, man.
I was proud of myself.
I think the disc retriever, I think it maybe does have some negative connotation, right? But I'll tell you, I've seen so many people, myself included, go into water. Like take their shirt off, take their shoes off, go into water. that I think slowly the disc retriever is not going to have a bad connotation anymore.
Yeah.
You would never see it in golf, right? Because a golf ball is a golf ball. But if you're in the middle of, especially if you're in the middle of a tournament round and you lose a disc that you're planning on throwing
you
5
gotta get
times, if you are able to get it with a disc retriever, you get that disc. So, I
Yeah.
mean, those are probably the heroes of the Pro Tour that don't get enough credit, are the guys and gals that are in the water already. So that way when your disc goes in the water,
They just
now the
chucking it
question
out.
is like,
They're in the water?
some tournaments there's people already in kayaks, like resistance
Oh,
disc.
wow.
There's people already in boats and kayaks.
That's so cool. I didn't know.
OTB, I want to say there were people in the water on some holes. Worlds, I think you had some people. The question is though, like this actually might not be that bad of a debate thing. How does that look?
I think it depends. Like if they're in a kayak, doesn't look bad.
No.
If they're just standing in the water,
No shirt.
looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
What if there was 20 people? So it was like almost like the Jacksonville Jaguars where they have a pool. And
That could be kind of cool.
like
If
there's-
you made it a thing,
like
it could
it's
be
like
good.
it's like
Yeah.
the pool hangout.
Yeah, like if it's a known thing and the commentators talk about it, of like that's the VIP area.
Yeah.
People paid to be in this
There's
lake.
beach balls.
Yeah. Well, what
Yeah.
about beach balls? It depends if you're throwing over them or not. Because that would
Yeah.
really
They-
suck if like, oh, this Nico shot, and I chuck a beach ball and hit it.
They've
out of the
got
air.
they've got those drinks with the little umbrellas.
Yeah, if it's like a VIP area, yeah, that's pretty cool. But
The
if
only
it's just
problem
like,
is how many disc golf courses have water that people actually want to hang
no,
out
that's
in.
the thing. Is
they're
most
all
of them
like
are like
it's
sewage
all,
drains and
It's
stuff.
all like really nasty. But that could be dirty, like the
Literally.
water. I mean, I think that's what they call themselves in Utah, the water dogs. I think that's what their name was.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
The water dog.
Water dogs.
That's cool. I love it. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah, I think kayaks though are kind of cool.
Especially if you can catch it. Like if you have a kayak and you have like a net,
And you're catching the discs
And you're just
going
like-
out in the water. That'd be pretty cool.
that'd be sick. That'd be sick. We did a trick shot like that one time on a jet ski, where they had like a fisher's net, and I chucked
Like
it
threw a
out there, and they
frisbee?
caught it. They caught it with a fisher's net. Yeah, we were trying to get them just to catch it on the jet ski.
Well, you
And
did that too once. Because the guy like swan dove off the back.
No, that's a boat. That was a boat.
Was that a boat?
yeah, that was a boat, and that was incredible.
Yeah,
but
'cause
no,
that was
the,
all over ESPN. and
the
everything.
jet ski. Some of the trick shots I did. Some of the issues were like, you would just get a situation where no one was very good at, like, no one was consistently good at catching the disc.
Mm.
So you finally pull off a good shot that is catchable, and they drop it.
Yeah.
Do you remember the zip line one? That was like one of the more difficult ones I did.
I don't know if I saw it.
So it's literally just a zip line in between a canyon. And essentially the reason why that was so hard is like
Were you on the zip
what were
line
you doing?
throwing, or
no,
were the
no,
person
I was
catching?
throwing to the person on the zip line.
Dang.
And it wasn't like we were at a zip line place. These were guys that go out and set up their own kind of stunts and whatnot.
Oh, geez.
So they set this zip line up here, and the it's a sick spot. It looks awesome. The only problem is like when you get done zip lining, you have to basically hike back up to the other spot, and it's like a 15-minute hike.
Oh, so every time you had
So,
one try.
I had one try every 15 minutes.
Wow.
So I want to say it was like 4 or 5 throws, and 2 of them were catchable, and they dropped both of them.
Oh.
And what ended up happening is we already filmed we filmed a bunch of intro and stuff like that with this one guy, because this one guy was like the go-to dude. But like after hiking that trek 4 or 5 times, he was like pretty much like, I need a break. So they ended up putting the outfit he was wearing on another dude, and first try got it. Yeah.
Dang.
Oh.
That probably made that one dude feel like crap.
Well, no, at the end of the day, like we're all like at that point we're all a team. We're just trying to get the shot done.
Yeah.
You know, talk about like, you know, videos where you go out and you don't accomplish it and you feel like trash. Luckily, that never happened for me with trick shots. I never went out trying to do something
Yeah, me
and then
either.
spent 3 hours doing it and then like never got it. But
Same.
those were the hardest shots, is like where it's like you have one try
Yeah, and then you had to wait.
Yeah. There was one shot too where I literally had 3 attempts and that was it.
Did
And
you hit it?
I didn't know. I hit it on my second try, but I didn't know.
That's scary.
It was because it was an insurance issue. And
Oh.
it was an insurance and firework issue because it was a commercial shoot. So they only had enough flames. So you've gone to you've seen the monster truck rallies
Yeah.
where they go up and
Yes.
they shoot all the
Yeah.
right? I in my head was initially thinking they were just going to shoot the when I
you
hit
made
the trick shot.
Yeah.
But no, they were doing it just off of the jump. So basically they told me after I missed the first one, they said, okay, you have 2 more attempts. Because also, not only would they not have enough pyro for multiple attempts after 3, but also it was an insurance issue of the guy making multiple jumps. Like in the insurance thing, it was he had 3 jumps. And then I guess for them to do more jumps, it'd be
more money.
an additional 40, 50, whatever it was, $1,000. So that was probably the most nervous I ever was trying to do a shot. Is holy
Jeez.
crap.
What was the shot? You just threw it under a monster truck or something?
No. Let me see if I can pull it up. No, it was they put a target on the back of the monster truck.
You had to hit it
And I had
through
to-
the air?
Yeah, it was
Oh
paper.
my.
It was a paper target, and I had to break through
Oh
the
my
paper
gosh.
target.
There's
This
zero
guy.
chance. If I would have thought oh, I'm here all day, yeah, I might have been able to do it. But if you were
3
you have 2 more
tries?
tries, I'd be just pack up. There's no point in me throwing 2 more.
I also was wearing the thing that might have been the hardest was they because it was a commercial shoot, so they put me in an outfit, right?
Mm.
And they put me in a leather jacket, I want to say. So I want to say that also was super hard to throw in because I was restricted.
Did you have a bunch of practice before with dry run?
I mean, I warmed up, I threw shots, but my first one was way off because I didn't realize it's almost kind of like a camel standing up. When you watch a camel stand up, you're oh, that was really weird because their back, they go back legs, so
Yeah, the back leg goes up
their
first.
butt drops, and then
Yeah.
so that was kind of the weird thing with the monster truck is when it first hit in my head, where I would try to visually think about where to throw, the target was not there because of how it
How
it
it
went
jumped.
up and then basically did this, and so
Oh,
it tilted or whatever. I don't know. I think this is maybe on my Instagram. Then I might have to scroll back, so we might have to talk about something while I find this. But yeah, it was. I'll tell you this much: live trick shots, not a thing. Yeah, I saw someone that does golf, the golf juggling trick shots stuff. I saw them do a live show, and it's just it's one of those things of where you've seen it so much.
Not entertaining.
Well, at this point, you've seen it so many times on social media, right? So you in your head know that when it doesn't happen, it's really awkward. And I've brought this up, the Steph Curry thing at half court. You've seen him make so many half court shots, not even just in games, but on social media and whatnot. So if you want to look up one of the most awkward videos ever, look up Steph Curry half court charity shot. And it's he misses I want to say he misses 7,
Is that
8.
at Liberty?
Was it? I want to say he misses 7, 8, 9 shots in a row. And it's you set yourself up to where it'll never be where you're oh, sick.
Yeah.
Unless you do stuff in front of kids. Kids love everything.
Oh, is this it?
That's it, yeah.
For Craig Sager Foundation?
Yeah. Look
Yeah.
how awkward this is. He literally, how many shots did he miss?
It said 9.
He misses 9
geez.
shots.
The one at Liberty that I was thinking of is he came there. One of his good friends did some shoe charity. I forget exactly what it was, and he came and they were putting on. It was during a convo or something where all the students were there and they're putting it on, and then he was supposed to hit a shot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a similar situation. It took him 4 or 5 tries.
Yeah, and it's
it was after the first
couple,
2 tries, you're ooh.
it just doesn't do well. Yeah, so it's just you're in a lose-lose situation.
Well, it's kind of one of those situations of why are you putting
Well, I think this one, I think Reggie Miller called him out. I think in this situation, I don't think it was like Steph knew he was going to do it.
He didn't know he was going to do it?
Yeah, because I think they're like, let's find someone that can make the shot. Yeah, see?
Yeah, they're just like bringing him out.
So then it's like you get in an awkward spot because it's for charity of like.
You have to go out. Oh,
like
DJ Khaled. Here we go.
Yeah, like you're not expecting DJ Khaled to make the shot or any of these guys.
You
really
like maybe James
Well, I
Harden.
think also Harden like shot once or twice.
Steph Curry still isn't even out here.
No, he comes at the end because none of them make it. They're all trying to do it in time, and I don't think anyone makes it. Or no, one person's made it. Well, this is also like, is this half court? No,
This is like 3 point.
It's a three-pointer.
This is a 3-pointer. Yeah, so like James Harden, they come
made
out
it.
and
They got $110,000.
Yeah, Harden's like shooting up shots at the very end, and so now they're like, all right, let's do like the half court shot. See, like, so they're calling him out, and it's like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, and he's in like street clothes.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there?
He hasn't
Oh,
warmed
they
up.
put an
perfect
ad.
ad.
Great ad
Perfect
placement.
ad
Well done,
Ad
NBA. Well done.
placement.
We're all waiting for the ad.
No, I've never seen this before.
You've never seen this?
No.
Oh my gosh!
This is
All right,
gonna be
well,
brilliant.
I'll do a play-by-play for the people listening. Obviously, everyone's listening.
Yeah.
So they've raised 130,000 just from like 3-point shots. You got Ernie and Reggie talking to him.
I'm gonna skip forward.
He
So
to
they
it.
already-
just pulled him out of the audience.
Yeah.
He was not ready for this.
He
right?
already looks nervous because it's again a half-court shot. It's like it's
people are wearing his jersey. Oh no.
So here we go. First attempt.
That was a good
Clank.
attempt.
That was
Yeah.
close.
That was a good attempt.
Clank. So now he's like, crap. He's like, all right, I'll make this
So
one.
is he out here till he makes it?
He's like, I'll make this one. Clank.
Is he out here till he makes it?
I don't know. Like he's off the rim every time, so
Yeah,
it's like
he's
it's
gotten
impressive
very
that it's
close.
close.
That's number
But he's
4.
last one. So he's like
And
last one.
Number 5.
Misses it. He's like, all right, I'll keep. Now he's going
Oh
like
no!
rapid fire.
This is exactly what happened to me.
So like, what does
yeah.
he do? Does he
At the
walk?
basketball,
Do you
you
walk
can't.
off? So now he's in a weird spot
Now, yeah,
where like
'cause
he
can't
has
leave
to.
because. Oh, that's an air ball.
Airball.
Oh,
So like
no.
now it's like a
That's
weird
so
spot
bad.
because it's like you throw one shot and you
He
don't
keeps
make
saying
it.
one more. He keeps saying one more. Does he have it? Surely he
Oh.
makes it.
Thank
didn't
you
make
for
it.
He
thank
doesn't
you-
even make it.
Thank you for the effort.
Oh, does Shaq come out and make this?
No, it's a little kid. They do like something to try to like change the tide. Boom, and now that got him to 500,000. So like again, it's the whole premise of it.
That's
and
funny.
I had a lot. I
funny.
had a lot of offers of like stuff like that where in your head you're like, oh my gosh, this sounds great.
Yeah.
This sounds incredible. But it's like right there, Steph Curry, the best shooter of all time,
Yes.
probably the best half-court shooter of all time,
Yeah.
just missed like 9 in a row. Like it can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah.
you set yourself up for a situation of where
That
it'd be
was
the
brutal.
same it'd be the same thing like if they did that with like disc golf and putting.
Like, or if Simon,
If
if
they
they
pull it
brought
out-
Simon in to hit 100, throw in 100-footer.
He might be out there for 40 tries.
Yeah, like, yeah, Simon's great and he's done it first try several times, but like,
it might be 40
you
tries.
don't like it's not something that's as routine as like,
I wasn't
hitting
even
a
saying
20-footer.
100-footer. I was saying like even you take Ricky and you put Ricky out there to make a 66-foot putt.
Yeah.
And it's like how many times have you seen Ricky make a 66-foot putt? Dozens of times.
Yes.
But you get out there, you miss the first one. You get out there, you clank it off the basket. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh. It's like each one gets harder and harder.
Yeah.
So like there's just a lose-lose situation there. And yeah, obviously I don't think he put himself in that position. It wasn't like he was like, oh yeah, definitely call me up, guys. I'll do this 100%. But whenever I like this one, I did this shot in front of a bunch of kids.
Oh yeah.
And it's like kids, you can get away with it because they just absolutely go nuts. Whenever they see any sort of trick shot, they just love trick shots.
Yeah.
And if you miss, they're
It's like that
"Oh," they,
that
like,
Frisbee Rob one that's going viral.
Frisbee
right
Rob,
now.
like he does that very like the teaching stuff, like he does that. Like you can get away with it with kids, but if you're doing like a show, it's one thing to do like a clinic and then at the end of the clinic be like, hey, let's try some trick shots. It's another thing to be like, hey, your halftime show is Brodie Smith doing Frisbee trick shots.
Yeah.
No. Like, get the girl that can shoot the bow and arrow with her feet. Like, get that person. Like, don't.
Or Red Panda.
What?
Who the heck
You
is
never
that?
seen Red Panda?
No.
She rides on a unicycle and has a bowl on her
Oh,
foot.
throws the bowls
and
up on her
flips
head.
the bowls up and catches them on her head.
Yeah.
And like we'll get like literally like 20 bowls stacked up on her head.
Really?
And keep flipping them. Yeah.
On a unicycle.
Yeah. And she'll like stack up
Jeez.
she'll stack up 5 bowls on her leg and kick them up and they'll all flip and land in each other on her head.
All right.
It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
I don't think I actually have.
crazy.
It was just for the commercial.
I don't think I actually have I don't think I've ever posted the video, but I have the photo, so you can see that was the situation basically.
Oh geez.
So this is the one I think actually hit, and so you're having to throw the Frisbee like so far out in front.
Yeah, because the monster truck's flying.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was kind of the commercial situation, but
3 attempts. Man.
yeah,
What was their plan if you didn't hit it?
no idea.
Did they have a plan?
They might have had a plan. I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe
I
they're
know.
gonna CGI it.
I did another commercial for the Atlantis. Oh, it's right here. This one. So like this Atlantis out
Yeah.
in Dubai. I did this commercial.
It's in Dubai.
Yeah. I did a commercial for them where the president's suite is like right there,
Yeah,
right? It connects the 2 towers.
yeah. And
I don't know
in
how
the
much-
Bahamas they call it the Michael Jordan suite.
Yeah. Oprah stays, all like the really famous people
Yeah.
stay there kind of thing. So I was able to throw a disc from there. I don't know how long ago that was. Here we go. This is the thumbnail for it. So I threw a disc off the balcony to someone down on the beach. I want to say it was like in the air for like 15, 20 seconds. Oh no, wait, this is it.
Oh, there's the
Wait, this might be, I might actually have the actual video of the commercial shot. We did some other stuff just for, maybe I didn't actually.
that's just a window pass.
Yeah, maybe I didn't.
Still pretty cool.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
No, I guess they didn't give me rights to actually show the thing. But yeah, so the thing was like me chucking a disc off. It's in the air for like 20 seconds and then someone having to catch it at the end.
Yeah.
Right? We actually did it. We actually completed it. And they had, after we completed it, they were like, hey, let's get some like B-roll, some extra shots. And they got a shot of him like running and like diving into the water and catching it, fake. And they added in the commercial, they went with the fake one.
Oh, instead of the real
Even
one.
though in my YouTube video, you see the full clip of like no edit, like one camera angle, boom, yada, yada. They did like 3 or 4 camera edits. And yeah, it looks like a sicker catch, but you can kind of tell it's fake. And so it's like, there's a weird thing in the commercial world where like sometimes they would rather have it faked and look good.
Look better, yeah.
And like better lighting or whatever it is than just having like the raw camera, but whatever. I don't know. I was a little annoyed with that because I was like, we got the shot.
Like we actually did it.
We actually did it. So
You could have just faked it first try. Just chuck the Frisbee and fake it.
Yeah, why was I up there? Why was I throwing 40 shots up there to potentially losing Frisbees?
All right, well there it is.
All right, good show, guys.